So in this series, we're going to cover 6 key areas of general contracting. Okay, Blair, so for this first one, let's just go over design and engineering.
Yeah. What a small bucket to start with.
Yeah, just
Right.
we're going to break these down and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when I think about general contracting, like the overarching responsibility that a general contractor has is to manage the entirety of the project, right?
Mhm.
That's why you hire someone to do that.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we think of that term in design and engineering fits into this, but a lot of times we think about that term in bigger commercial, the large developments you may drive by and see going up or under construction in downtown wherever,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
You see these big high rises, whatever, and you think, oh, that's probably a general contractor building that. But you have to think about being a general contractor on about any sort of project. And design and engineering, while you may also think about that only relating to big commercial, whatever sort of development type projects, that's also a need that you got to think about for even all the way down to a smaller backyard building is going to need some design and engineering coordination to it, which if you have a general contractor managing the process for you, they've got to coordinate. Or if you as the project owner, right, or the person who the building is going to be for, you might be acting as your own general contractor. This is still something that you've got to think about.
Still got to do it.
Right. So let's break that down even a little bit further. Like every building, whatever it is, has a structural design to it, right? How's this thing going to be built?
Yep.
According to what loads, and somebody's doing that, right? In post frame, generally that's your builder, right?
Mhm.
As FBI, we have structural engineers to do the structural drawings and design for that building. There's another area beyond just the structural, and let's go outside the building. You're going to have some sort of civil design, which relates to the site. That could be all the way to where a civil engineer does drawings and designs for how you're going to manage stormwater,
Yeah.
right? Septics or city sewer connections, right?
Yep.
Where's power going to come from? Where's water access going to come from? How much parking area do you need? Where are your driveways and entrances, right? And so you think about a medical office building, right?
Yeah.
A civil engineer is going to have to put a plan together for the property that sits on and how all those utilities, where the building is going to be placed, parking, driving, people access, all that stuff.
Mhm.
But take that on the other end of the spectrum let's go back to another backyard building. You still have to be thoughtful of that.
Right.
If I'm going to have a little bathroom in here, where and how do I need to design water access, sewer outlet, right? What is my driveway up to this building going to be? So there's still those concepts that as a general contractor, you're responsible for making sure all align to what the owner wants out of this building at the end of the day. No matter, I guess the point around this whole topic is no matter how big or small the project is, and as if you've got a hired general contractor or you are it yourself, design and engineering has to be dealt with.
Right.
Right. And so coordinating that with your contractors, right, with the ultimate hopeful output as to what this building is going to look like and how it's going to be used, all of that has to work together. Because you not only need to permit this thing, right, which is normally what people think of when they think of design and engineering, it's so that I can give it to the permitting office,
Mhm.
right? That's an aspect, but it's also so that all of those pieces are coordinated well from the get-go for this project to go well.
Okay.
And all that falls under the purview of the general contractor.
Okay.
So,
Whether that could be yourself
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, who's ever playing that role, it's a great
Yep.
caveat, right? Who's ever playing the role of general contractor, it's your responsibility to engage those things as they may be needed on whatever scale of complexity that drawing or that output needs to be. It's your responsibility to make sure the design and engineering all coordinate and are cohesive.
Okay, so that was a pretty quick dive into design and engineer side of it, but we got a lot more to cover.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. We got 5 more.
We're not going to bore everybody with this one main one, so we'll break this down. So, everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure that you tune back in with us. We're going to be covering procurement on the next one. Did I say that right? Procurement.
Procurement. Right?
Yeah.
You got to slow it down a
I have
little
an
bit.
enunciation.
Procurement.
Procurement. Got it. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe for more post frame content.